Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I'm here on another wonderful Friday evening. We have all made it through the week. If you're here watching this with us, thank you so much for spending your Friday evenings with us. We got a lot of the Stoop crew already in the comments section. And there's Mr. Tom, Ben Ireland, Jimmy, Director John, all sorts of people. Ben, Arizona, who's not going to be here, going to a real live happy hour. Going to be boring. You should just put your cell phone on at the bar. Come on, Ben. We got you. Via Martine, good to see you as well. Having coffee with us. Guys, it's been a hell of a week for football, and it's been a hell of a week in the world. But as you know, we are the place to come on Friday nights to just talk some smack about other clubs in the Premier League and other football fans, and to leave all of our normal troubles at the door and just talk some shit to some people that we want to talk shit to. So happy Friday, everybody. You guys made it. I made it. Here we go. Been waiting. That's that sound we're waiting for. Happy Friday. There you go, Director John. Cheers to you. We got Anders, we got Scott Newby, we got Bondi. Lots of people in the house today. It's Friday. We're starting to drink already. Unfortunately, Mark is under the weather. Mark is not feeling well today, so he's not going to be on happy hour. He is not hiding. He came on the show last night. He took it on the chin, and he recognized what his team did and did not do. So before you guys get into all that, cut him some slack for tonight at least. That being said, we do have...
Heading out to real happy hour tonight?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bullshit. Yeah.
He's out. Chucked.
Yeah. Ben, just put it on at the bar. Put it on at the bar, Ben. Come on. We know Arizona's got cable or Wi-Fi. We're not on cable, are we? Anyway, it's Friday. The doors to the happy hour pub, the Stoop pub, are open. So John's over there checking IDs and checking all the other vaccination cards that we need to have. I don't know what our regulations are, John. He takes care of that. But John, if we got somebody waiting to get in, I don't know. Why do we let somebody in? What? We got another gunner. So wait, we lose Mark and we just double up on Arsenal. Oh, we got some Leeds fans here.
Cheers.
What's going on, Ben? What's going on, Kantak?
Evening, morning.
Happy Friday, fellas.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all.
What a fucking week, eh?
What a week. Gotta say, as an Arsenal fan, Matt, you gotta be a little happy, right? We're on a little bit of a run. Our team has showed some resilience.
Yep. It's just been celebrating like we won the league for the last 24 hours. It's been fantastic.
It has absolutely been fantastic. BX Gunner, good to see you as well. How are you feeling, BX Gunner, as an Arsenal fan? And Ben, let me ask you, how's your mom and him?
My mum, she was miserable at half time, so I sort of disappeared upstairs. And
Ben's mom is an Arsenal fan, Matt, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Wonderful woman from what I told.
I didn't watch it for the simple reason that I knew what Wolves were going to be like, and it pains me to do it. But fair play, Arsenal, 6 points against Wolves. Well done.
And
I mean, yeah, but that's pretty depressing to say. And
look,
right?
it's not depressing. It's a testament to Wolves as well,
sure.
You know?
Yeah, well,
because
where they exactly and look what happened.
Yeah, look who hasn't gotten 2 points off of them.
Exactly.
6 points off of them. Sorry. They're doing well. And we're like the first team to score 2 points on them in forever. We're the first team to beat them away. No, the first team to beat them after they've gone up in like forever. That's one of the trivia questions, I think. So I won't give you guys the answer, but it's been a long time.
Get Googling.
But yeah, get Googling. But yeah, BX, I agree with you right there. He says, it's been a while since the team gave me pure emotions.
I feel like we say that every time they win, though, to be fair. And every time they lose, we slag them off like they're the worst team ever.
No, but Matt, this one to me, when we were down 1-0, there was always a sense of we can turn this around. We can turn this around. And I haven't had that. I haven't had that for a while.
we said that a bunch last season too. These kids have some fight. They're so far removed from the bottle jobs of the last 5 years that it's not really affecting them anymore. Really, Granit Xhaka is the only one that was around for those teams that would get all Spursy and shit and piss games away.
Yeah.
We've been saying it since last year, and they're young, so it's a process. But I feel like we do say it a lot. I can remember, didn't we have a 90-plus game winner not too long ago where we were saying the same thing, and then we lost like 3 or 4?
I just think you're a couple of midfielders away, personally. Maybe another winger the other side. You're away.
Yeah, and Scott Newby. Thank you, Scott Newby. That's enough to buy a couple beers for us, but it's only for Director John, so I'll have to cut you a check for that. Calling James a Judas for wanting Lord Bielsa out. Great work, John.
I missed that.
Yeah, you missed that one.
Oh my God.
That was an hour-long show of James eventually talking about prostitutes, of course, but yeah, I don't know.
Rewatch that one.
It was one where Mark and I were awfully quiet for a lot of the show.
I love it.
And if you guys missed that,
you did.
Both James and Ben not only hinted, but said it may be time to go.
Yeah, Mr.
For
Tom's
Mr.
been
Bielsa.
absent for the last 2 Leeds defeats. You don't hide. Got to come out and say what you think, Mr. Tom.
Ooh, Mr. Tom, those are fighting words.
There was no comments on the website after the Man U defeat, and there was none after the Liverpool defeat. So I had to stand in for him.
Yeah, but Mr. Tom was over on the Arsenal page last night. I saw him.
He's been asleep half of the week, trying to sleep out, he said. So, no. Wait till he comes on later, he's getting told.
I don't know, but for you guys talking Bielsa, my whole thing, like I keep saying about Arteta, is what's your other option right now? Like, you've invested so much, you've changed so much of your system. Like, what is the other option? You go out and get another manager who's essentially going to have to start from scratch, right? You will no longer play Bielsa ball. You will no longer play that. You will have to come up with a brand new thing.
I don't think it's so much a brand new thing. I mean, you bring a similar manager in, you can tweak it. I mean,
who's similar?
Well, that's the same at any club, isn't it? You get a new manager, you start a new system. They need new players for this system.
Well, I agree, and I think
something does need to change, either the system, the players. So
it's yeah, I don't know. I think you're going to be doing it without.
He said today he only knows one way of playing. So,
well, I also think
team up then.
I feel like the new manager is going to be doing it without Rafinha, without Ruben Neves, maybe Podence as well. Jose Sa as well. I mean,
you're talking Wolves. That's Wolves.
Fuck me. I always get those goddamn teams confused.
I was like, yeah, he's going to be doing it without Rafinha, Jose Sa, Ruben Neves. He's going to be doing it without Wayne Rooney.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Look at that.
All right, guys.
Phillips, there's a fucking Leeds player.
Calvin Phillips,
I think he might be back for Leicester game, which is not this one. Is it one after, I think?
Yeah. So, guys, let me ask you guys right now, speaking of this, let's take a look at the Premier League table. And I want to get your guys' feelings about who you think, who is actually in the relegation battle right now. And here I'll share.
5 teams eventually will be in the come the last 5-6 games. There'll be 5 teams, I think.
So here, let me share this. So yeah, we have it right here. So if we scroll down to the bottom, so I think it actually starts at Brentford. I want to say Aston Villa will find a way out of it, but if we look at Brentford all the way down, so between Brentford and Norwich, there are 7 points. 7 points between 14th and 20th place.
I think
and there's games in hand all over the place here.
I think Everton and Newcastle will pull themselves out of that now. Yeah, they'll be left with the other 5. fighting
Who's
it
on
out.
Newcastle now? Is that
Howe.
Rafinha and Podence?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and Saka.
Is there another transfer window coming up or something?
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah,
bottom
pretty
three
much.
are the bottom three, to be honest.
You do.
I
Yeah.
think Burnley finds a way out of here, and I think
that's
Brentford. I think Brentford
They're
may.
in awful form right now, Brentford.
What you've
And
got to think though is probably all got to play each other, or at least 2 or 3 of each other in the remaining games. So there's a lot of points to be earned from each other.
God damn! Could you imagine Everton going down? That would be fucking huge.
It's going to be
That
a
would be
case.
huge.
It's going to be a case of win these games against these teams.
That would be wild if Everton goes down. I mean, like, when's the last time they went down?
I don't think they've ever been down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying.
one or two teams that have never been down.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say you guys aren't buying this Burnley surge because I mean they've got 2 games in hand on Watford and 3 games in hand.
I like the guy they signed at Vig or whatever he's called.
Veghorst, yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
6'7".
I think he's an
Something like
improvement on their team. So
Yeah.
he's another outlet for goals for me. So they can pick up goals, Burnley, and nick a result or 2.
And they're still stingy, and they've gotten draws against
Yeah, you
teams
know
like
what, though?
Arsenal, like Man United.
You're right.
They
I
beat
feel like-
Spurs.
I feel like you're on to something with Brentford. They're in
Yeah, Brentford are in
really
free
bad
fall.
form, and I wasn't looking at the games in hand that Burnley have on them. Burnley might be able to climb out. You're right.
Yeah, I think Brentford will be well in that mix at the end of
Yeah,
the season.
yeah,
we've
that's a good
got last day season Leeds Brentford.
God damn.
So
Yeah.
so
That's absolutely nuts. But I want to share one more screen here with you guys just to get your thoughts on the form table. I know a lot of people don't put too much into it, but this takes into account the last 6 matches.
I saw one that went back 8 games, and Arsenal were number 1, and I was like,
Yeah,
that
okay.
seems
So
fishy.
let's keep it. Yeah, five matches to me can really show your form, and clearly Liverpool are up there at the top. But then you have Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's not. It doesn't have Wolves. It doesn't have the recent loss. That's crazy. That's weird. Because Arsenal would be up there. Arsenal have only played 3 games. Okay, so maybe this isn't the best form table because Norwich has 6 matches in there. This is a terrible form table. But let's go down here to the bottom. Brentford are at the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm
Leicester,
worried-
Spurs, Palace, Everton, Watford.
our Leeds with a green arrow going up when.
Yeah, this isn't recent. If you go back to the last one, it has.
I think it is recent because we lost 3 in a row or just 2 in a row. I don't think we've lost 3 in a row. Have a look.
If you go back to the last screen that you had up, Lolo, the table,
Yeah.
it tells you the last 5
Yeah,
matches
flash
of every
score.
team.
We're on flat.
Yeah, but actually ranking them. Yeah, so this doesn't have Arsenal's.
In the last 5 games, Leeds are rock bottom.
Yeah.
On goal difference to Brentford. Both got a point in the last 5 games.
Yeah.
But you maybe change the match day at the top. On the
Yeah,
order.
it's.
he did.
I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. But basically, going down to the bottom and showing that Brentford, form-wise, Brentford are. they are not looking great, and you can't even blame it on them missing their goalkeeper anymore. Raya's back. He is making some saves, but it's just getting to the point where I think they came out of the gate hot and got a lot of victories and draws that they weren't expecting to get, and now they're back into expected form. You got Ivan Toney out, who maybe hasn't been as prolific and scoring as many goals, but he's always a threat that you have to take care of, and without him up front, they are not the same.
Have you seen his? I saw something where he was on social media saying "fuck Brentford."
Yeah.
Did we go
That
over
was-
that already? That was weeks ago.
No, we didn't go over that, but that was like
It was with
I
his-
don't know what the
his girlfriend.
context is. I don't know when he said that. I don't know.
He reluctantly
It's kinda
said
like
he was
he-
with his girlfriend, and she was Burnley.
when he said it, he had the eyes of whatever you want me to say if I'll get laid. It was what do you want me to say? Sure.
Still not a good look.
Yeah.
Couldn't have gone over well.
It wasn't like a Kurt Zuma, you mind just kicking that cat a little bit? And then he goes on and beats the shit out of the cat for 10 more minutes. I don't know if those are comparable, but so that being said, with the where the table's at right now. Mm-hmm. I can bring that one back up. So that's what we think about the relegation battle. But there is also an incredible... Right now, the battle... There's like 3 different battles going on, which to me are... It's the top 2 teams, Man City and Liverpool. And then it's from Chelsea all the way down to Tottenham. Mm. So that's 2 through 8. Could be vastly different. Look, we could fit them all on there. Not 2, 3 through 8. We'll get Liverpool out of there. I think 3 through 8 is going to be vastly changed in the next few weeks alone.
4 through 8 for me. I don't see Chelsea. I think they're pretty comfortable right now, to be honest.
Well,
you say Arsenal win the game in hand. That's 2 points. On Chelsea, that's 2 points. So
2 points on Chelsea, and we still have to play Chelsea.
Yeah, you beat Chelsea.
Those are the games. Like it's Chelsea and Man City are the games in hand.
No,
aren't they?
No, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham.
Oh, Liverpool, great. So it's like you can wash our fucking games in hand away. Besides Tottenham, I would say, and even that's.
But not necessarily. Not necessarily. Yes, I hear you, but not necessarily.
I mean, you was unlucky against Man City. You can obviously now perform against the teams. So, and you're good at nicking results this season, whereas last season you just keel over and die, like Leeds have done. So, but not as badly.
Such a backhanded compliment. I mean, I don't know. I don't see Chelsea dropping down anymore. I see Man United dropping down more, but now that I say it, I probably fucking jinxed us. And I do like us. I think it's between us and United for 4, to be quite honest. You look at the form of Tottenham, Wolves were looking all right, and West Ham looks like dog shit right now, I think. So it'll be, can we recover points from Liverpool and Chelsea? I don't, not many, I don't think, to be honest.
When did you play Liverpool?
It's still a date, right?
Yeah. No, they have a date for it. We play Liverpool in like a month or so. It's on like a Thursday. What are you talking about, Mo Master? Don't wear that Power Ranger suit. What Power Rangers?
If you're playing them on a Thursday, they're going to have had a Wednesday game, a weekend game, then followed by another weekend game. It's Champions League, so they've got a lot of fixtures. Liverpool. You can hope for that.
Who do you guys actually see right now? If you had to predict it, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for me.
Top 3 as they are: Arsenal, Wolves, Man U, West Ham.
I mean, top 3 as they are: Arsenal, Man U, and Wolves.
Man U and Wolves. West Ham is up above Man United.
No.
West Ham are inconsistent. Tottenham are inconsistent.
Yeah.
Man United are inconsistent, but they seem to be on form at the minute.
For me, it goes Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, and then Wolves.
Yeah.
So Man United 5th, Wolves 6th, and then
Tottenham, West Ham,
Tottenham, probably. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Wolves, United, Man United.
Hey, I'm not getting greedy.
I think Liverpool is going to... Man City has been fucking slow poking their way through this and just doing whatever just to get by, and they've been caught out a couple times.
They are, and they're still first. They're still.
I know, but Liverpool has been absolutely dominating teams and making it look silly. They went through their hell month without Mane, Salah, other players.
Yeah.
Do you feel they've rigged?
And they won everything. They won everything. They won every single one of those.
They got lucky in that month with the way the fixtures fell and that postponement. I thought
they still had to win them. You still have to win. Yeah. Who did City lose to? Spurs twice. Crystal Palace. They drew with Southampton.
So they got away with it. I thought it could have been worse for them that month without them two players, but it wasn't. So, but yeah, that fair play. They're in form.
I just think, look, they're level on matches played. City, if City win all their matches, they win the league. Like that's it. It's done. Yeah. But they do play Liverpool, and we've seen them drop an odd point here and there where you wouldn't expect it. So, to me, it would be more likely that Man City dropped easy points right now over Liverpool. And I think Liverpool are excited about this race. I think Man City are 100% would prefer the Champions League.
The only reason Liverpool are ahead on goal difference is because Man City have only played Leeds once.
I mean...
Are they actually ahead on goal difference?
Yeah,
62. Yeah, goal difference right there.
Pep does go for every trophy he's in though.
No, I know he wants to win the league. But as things start getting tighter and tighter, and games in hand, and weird things here and there, and you have to make a decision, and you play certain players.
Well, he's got more options then.
Right? He does.
When it starts getting more congested for Liverpool, they're not nearly as deep as City.
Yeah,
But
I also think Chelsea. Are they? It's too tight for Chelsea right now, and we've watched them drop points left and right.
Man City, at Arsenal, at Leeds, whoever, you'd be happy with just two of their midfielders. Would you not? You could. Yeah. You could pick two of their midfielders, and you'd be happy with them in their side. They've got that midfield's immense. It's immense.
Generally speaking, Man City's bench would start for most Premier League clubs.
Oh,
they are a Premier League club. Their bench. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they're a top 10 side.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's where their advantage is down the stretch with Champions League, make-up matches, and whatever other cup they're in at the moment. But Liverpool, Chelsea on Sunday.
I don't know in any other cup, are they? They're out of both.
Liverpool, Chelsea in the final. That's why we have. That's why we're not playing this week.
Right.
This weekend.
Did City win in the FA Cup? I can't remember.
I think they are.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. But anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Sorry, I've been
it's your show.
Dominating the conversation.
Yeah,
it's happy hour.
City is playing Peterborough, so
Peterborough. Well, that's not exactly a tough fixture, is it? He'll play a lot of the young ones, I think, for that. But they're good. Even the young kids are just crazy in it.
Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. So, as Mo Master was saying that I should never wear this outfit again, my Mortal Kombat outfit. But I mean, look at Mark. Looks ripped. Look at he's been doing arm day like crazy.
Arms every day.
Yeah, arms every day. That's
the best one.
That's not me, by the way. But I want to ask you guys, if you could have one of the original Mortal Kombat characters on your team, who would you have and why?
Scorpion. Yeah,
why?
Just because he was my favorite. Get over here.
That's a foul, though. You can't pull somebody back. That's a.
All right. Well, then he can.
That's a red card because he's already beat you.
that hook thing's going to win any header. It's going to win for any tackle. It's just, get over here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, if you get beat, you just throw your thing, it stabs him in the back of the head. Get over here. What about you, Matt?
Can I switch over to Street Fighter and say Dalsim?
We can get there next, but let's go with Mortal Kombat right now.
I had to look it up because it's been forever. But the guy I really liked was Raiden.
Raiden.
Sorry, see, it's been a while. Yeah. Just lightning strikes all over the field.
Well, I'm right there with you. I would pick Raiden as well, but not for the lightning strikes. For me, it would be because he can teleport. He disappears and appears over there. So if he draws everybody here, and then all of a sudden he's on the other side of the pitch going, I'm open.
Yeah, he can just play himself through balls.
Yeah, he just kicks it into space. I think Adama Traore pretends to be Raiden a lot of times.
He'd always be on side somehow.
Yeah.
You know?
So here's your characters you can choose there. Johnny Cage, I would not pick.
No,
Kane, no. Sonya Blade. I always played as Scorpion. I love Scorpion, and my brother was Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero might be, but see, I feel like they would call a foul for
graphics out of the Sega. Then they're the proper Sega graphics. Original.
Yeah, if you froze somebody on the pitch, they'd have to call that a foul. And if you threw a chain thing with the spike on the end of it into the back of somebody's head and pulled them back to you, that's got to be a yellow card at least.
Not if you're Scott McTominay.
No, exactly.
Not if you're Scott McTominay. So
you
let's see
that
what this
7 times before the ref even speaks to you.
So let's see.
Guile is who I would say if we were doing Street Fighter. We're not. Is that Street Fighter? It's been so long. I've never felt older.
Then there's Tekken, isn't there? Yeah, Tekken as well.
Fuck me.
Let's see. Oh, damn. Sorry, I'm getting my
Hey, thanks, Director John.
my Street Fighter one. What did he say?
He just gave me a little. If anyone's curious as to what I'm drinking.
Oh, Keg and Lantern. There you go. Good beer. All right, Street Fighter. Who are you choosing? Who would you have on your team?
Fuck, dude. I forget their names, man.
There's Ken, Ryu, E Honda, Chun Li,
Yeah, is it?
Blanca, Zangief, Dalsim, Guile, Sagat,
Who's that Xerxes?
Vega,
General,
and
General Bison's a bad guy.
M. Bison, yeah.
I'm having Dalsim just because of his ability with his long legs to reach the ball.
Absolutely. I think Dalsim is he's the...
Which one is
He's got to
Dalsim?
be.
The Indian at the bottom in the middle.
The Xerxes looking guy?
Yoga Flame. Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yoga Flame. Now, the bicycle kicks from Guile could be pretty great.
Ryu and Ken can do some good volleys.
Yeah, and they flip upside down. They got a good high kick, but I think you got to go with the guy who can extend his leg 3 times the size of his body.
I've got to say, this is the one time you don't pick the Brazilian.
Yeah. That's good. So look, okay, let's talk about it for a second and let's get through this. But Bono is asking. He says, "I think the elephant in the room is Marcelo." Guys, honest opinion: time to change or wait for the next campaign?
Bono must have missed our midweek show, where I apologise to you, Scott, but I had my opinion. I was 100% in agreement with James. I just think, not right now, but at the end of the season, I just think it's time for a new chapter.
Okay, so I guess the question is, if you change him now, who...
I don't want to change him right now, but...
But that's the question he's asking, right? I guess.
Who?
Whoever that was that we just put the question up for?
It depends who's available, I think.
Well, yeah, okay, so Bono. So who would be available that you think could give them that bump that new manager bump to keep them from
the thing about
the
Leeds,
relegation zone.
Leeds won't pick a massive name. I don't think they'll scrutinize. They'll specifically pick a certain manager, and I think they've already identified certain targets for me. So, and I personally think that he's done at the end of the season. I just think he personally is done. So,
yeah, I think the novelty is worn a bit thin. And I think it'll be at the end of the season. I don't think they'll do him because of what he's achieved for the club.
I'm not anti-Bielsa.
No, I understand. I don't think that you're, by saying it's time to change, you're
I just don't want to be
Bielsa
watching my team be 6-7-0, 4-2, and on the other end of them.
Well, that's why I think he'll survive the season, because he's been great for you guys, right? Like, look where you are right now. So I think they'll give him that respect and take the time to find a quality replacement. It doesn't have to be like a Chelsea thing where, you make a panic move and
it's a merry-go-round of managers. Yeah.
So here's my thoughts on this. If you guys stay up, which I still believe Leeds United will stay up, I don't think Bielsa's leaving before the end of the season anyway. But if you guys stay up, I think it's worth one more go. But they need to spend big in the summer.
Yeah, it's only worth one more go if he is prepared to get rid of certain players and bring in better players. I think he's got like a loyalty to certain players, and don't get me wrong, fair play. They've done well for the club. I'm not against these players. I just think we need better players.
Always. You always need better players.
Yeah, it's the next chapter now, and I just think it's hit and miss for me, Dan James. But I just thought, for the money we spent on Dan James, we could have got two decent midfielders. I didn't think at the time we needed Dan James, but we've got him and behind him. I just thought 25 to 30 million was a bit much for him personally.
Has Calvin Phillips been healthy the entire season?
No.
Right.
He's been out most of the season.
Can we attribute not having your captain?
He's not the captain, but
captain style player.
He's the captain on the pitch.
He's definitely conceded a lot more goals since he's been out.
And it's obviously not making excuses, but it is a reality when you're a team like Leeds and you lose the heart.
And I totally agree. But what my argument there is, you can see that obviously Phillips being out is a massive hindrance to us. So the players that we're putting in there cannot play this system. So you need to alter the system for the players that you've got.
Sure, that's a very solid point. But when your backups are championship level and the starter is a starter for your national squad, like that's a big dip, and that's hard for any manager. You're not really gonna you're not gonna implement a new style.
No, but you don't need to be getting beat fucking 6-0. You can keep it down to. Look at what Nottingham Forest did to you. That's a championship team with championship players. I know it's a one-off game, but it just shows what you can get, what results you can get.
Well, yeah, but you're going to asking these guys doing it week in, week out, though. That's different.
No, I get that, but you can nullify. I mean, Leeds gave up after the fourth goal. It could have been 4-0 and stayed 4-0, but they gave up, and that's why it ended up 6. And at that point, I just thought some of these players have lost faith in this system.
Well, Ben, you talked a little shit about this guy being quiet, so we're going to break the doors down and let him come in and talk some shit to you. Let him know, let everybody know what he's thinking. Mr. Tom, took a little tear to the eye with Ben talking to you that way, huh?
Where have you been, man? Don't hide away, man. Don't hide away. We're Leeds.
Is your microphone working? Okay, there.
How are you, mate? You good?
Spill it, girl. Spill it.
Not really much to say, is there? I mean, the performance speaks for itself. And what do you want me to say?
So what are your thoughts on the whole Bielsa out conversation that has started? Where are you landing on that? Do you think it's time to make moves? Do you think you should wait till the end of the season? Do you think it's all a big overreaction? Liverpool could beat almost any team 6-0.
Right. Okay. I can see why the people that think Bielsa out now have the ammo to actually go with it properly. I mean, you can't turn around and say you're irrational to say that after you've been turned over by about 13 goals in the last 3 games, or 4 games, something like that. But at the same time, we spend a lot of time bigging ourselves up as Leeds fans, saying we are not like other clubs. So I don't think we should then behave like other clubs and turn into the scum and turn on Ollie the first chance you get, sort of thing. And excuse me, Mr. Ben.
Sorry, mate.
Excuse me, Mr. Ben. Basically, like again, I'm not saying you're wrong to say Bielsa out, but ultimately we have to sit there and consider what that man did for us as a club, because we would still be going to Barnsley. And admittedly, there's a chance we could be going to Barnsley again next year. However, we would still be in a better position being relegated and in the Championship.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
We were just 13th in the Championship for the last 10 years.
Barnsley are going down as well, by the way, so we won't be playing.
They are.
So
they are. It's a poor example. But
so guys,
I said it, I know I was wrong.
From a non-Leeds United fan, from somebody who has been Leeds United educated by you guys, even I know, and I don't know how I know, but Scott here is clearly emphasizing what I feel like I know, but I thought the plan was, and always has been, that you are going to invest big after the second season, because then you will be sure that you're financially secure and the absolute shitstorm of the previous 17 years doesn't happen again. Because had you come up, spent a bunch of money on players that you didn't even know who if they would work out, and you spent all the monies in the coffers, and then still went on a bad run and got relegated, then you're liable to keep going down, as opposed to what's happening now. You just get through it. You just get through those first 2 seasons, and then you know who you are as a Premier League club, and you know where you need to fix your Premier League team. Is that not the plan? Am I making that up? I know I heard that somewhere.
Somewhere along them
No,
lines.
but
Obviously, it's financial stability.
How many promoted... Sorry, Ben. How many promoted teams do you know come up and spend 100 million and buy a Spanish international striker, German international defender?
Well, that's what I think they did to ensure. They did that to ensure that they stay up for 2 seasons.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, what
that
you're
was the first.
Is what I understood the plan to be.
Yeah.
But that they obviously didn't account for the spine of the team being injured for the entire second season.
Yeah.
I get that, but that's not my argument here. It's the players that we've brought in and stuff like that. My argument is, with the players that we have got physically fit are not good enough for this system. Something needs to change. Change the lineup.
I agree the tactics ain't working.
He's doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It's not going to happen.
Can I say something about what I noticed about the tactics? The thing you've got to keep in mind with playing the man-to-man defending is it really worked well in the Championship because they're not as good as the Premiership players.
Yeah.
Therefore, basically, if you're going man-for-man like a schoolyard system and you're playing Barnsley, the chances are it is going to be more effective if you're fitter than Barnsley. Therefore,
that's why it works in other European leagues because they're not as good.
You're only a little bit fitter than Liverpool, let's say, but you're not so much fitter that you're going to stick with them for the entire 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't work.
You know what the
Personally,
Liverpool...
No, sorry.
Go ahead. No,
Okay.
finish. I thought you had finished.
Okay. Personally, I think you sort of go for an in-between of what the out and the ins want in you play... Basically, you sit two banks of players. Instead of doing your man for man, you basically play an 8-man defence or 6-man defence with 2 wingers. Basically, a loose version of how we beat Man City at Man City, where we basically defended with 2 wingers.
Yeah.
That's what we should be doing.
That's what I mean. We adapted last season.
You guys did adapt last season. There was a major change, and all of a sudden, you won a good number. I don't know, 3-4 matches that were 1-0.
Yeah, and we went 10 unbeaten.
Which is like, what the fuck, 1-0? That's not Leeds United.
I don't disagree that something tactically needs to change. Like, people are not wrong to say that, but at the same time, is that going to happen?
To me,
it's not, because he's come out and said it today. He only knows one way of playing.
But if Bielsa had his full squad, would they be in this position?
No.
Listen, the way that you guys play, because it is a system, and the way that you guys play, as you were saying, Tom, there is a difference in quality of players. The reason it works better in the championship is because of the quality of players. But what Liverpool, that match showed me was intellectually different than championship players as well, because you saw, okay, they play a man-to-man marking. That means there's always one of our guys that's not going to be manned, and it may be a center back way out here, in which case they send Joel Matip right up the middle, and you know Jurgen Klopp told every single one of his defenders there, he said, if there's ever a time where you're on the ball and everybody's just man marking, run up the gut and don't stop running until somebody comes to you, because then that'll open them up. So it was figured out the day before, and then those players, Liverpool is full of very intelligent players who also have good ability.
The thing you got to take into account, sort of what Mr. Kantak was referring to earlier. Calvin Phillips is statistically a fact that we win more games when we have Calvin Phillips than when we don't have Calvin Phillips. That's that's indisputable. That's a thing.
He steps out and takes that defender, takes the ball off that defender running in.
Yes,
usually. That's his job. Yeah. He sees the danger, or he'll stop the pass that defender then made.
Right. So the question is, I think, with a full squad, with a healthy Calvin Phillips, you're probably not in this position.
No.
So
I
to
think
really
we're
like
on
to
par with Southampton.
Well, just to be, you know, it seems a bit Chelsea to me. You know, there's a dip in form. Expectations aren't what they were. If you stay up, I feel like Bielsa with a full squad and a reinforced squad through the summer, you can be right back to where you were last season, right? But to go changing like that, it's going to be a massive system change, and that will take much more time to implement, I think, as well.
Exactly. You're saying exactly what Jimmy's saying here with if the players aren't good enough, then changing the system won't make them any better. 3.5 years of muscle memory isn't changed overnight. And somebody else, Scott Newby, you can't change the entire structure and system embedded through the first team down to the kids just because a few players are injured. Completely changing it will just cause more short-term chaos, which is why if there is a change in manager right now, you guys will 100% be relegated.
Well, I also, but to Ben's point...
I know, I'm just saying.
To Ben's point as well, Bielsa's 87 years old. I mean, you're gonna have to be replacing him eventually. So
I don't know. Look at Roy.
Starting the,
he's going to live forever.
Yeah, that's only like 45-year-old in Argentinian manager years.
The conversation has to be started eventually. So as long as there's an understanding with Bielsa and the club that, you know, you've got 2 more years or whatever, and we're going to start figuring it out as long as we're up.
Both are true.
Both are true.
That probably happens twice a year.
Fair.
All right.
They have a list.
Well, we've analyzed this whole match from a bunch of different angles, but one angle that we didn't analyze it from is from the Liverpool angle. Let him in, sir. Let him in.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Chris, how are you feeling? Are your guys' feet? You've iced your feet from scoring so many goals. Like your feet hurt.
I don't want to talk about Leeds. Liverpool is a boring story.
Okay, then jump in. What do you think about what we've been talking about?
They don't need to change their system outright. They need to change it when Calvin's not available. Because Calvin Phillips is two players. He's the double pivot because he's as good as two defensive midfielders. I have the stat right here. With him playing 19 wins, 11 draws, and 11 losses, plus 23 goal difference. Without him playing, 4 wins, 2 draws, 15 losses, minus 39 goal difference. It's completely
agreed.
Like, he's going to get back. You have to beat the shit out of Norwich. You have to beat the shit out of Watford, and you have someone else that you play.
Brentford, Burnley.
You guys need 3 wins and 2 draws, or maybe 4 wins.
We've already played Burnley twice,
Oh, yeah, we
unfortunately.
have. Yeah, we have.
Is it Brentford? You guys are better than Brentford.
It will be Brentford, yeah.
You're better than Norwich. You're better than Watford.
Yeah.
Just
You have
means
to beat the shit out of Arsenal as well.
Either you have 1 more win, or I think 2 draws. I think 35 points stays up this year.
We've got another easy one as well. City at home. That's an easy one.
Can I ask a question? Is it
Yeah.
a prerequisite to not have any hair to come on Friday nights?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's good.
It's a middle-aged man show.
But I just you're too easy to play through without Phillips. It's just
he's like school football, man. That massive goal wound me the fuck up. It did.
Where was in?
I get there was 2 penalties that were penalties, but they were soft on our behalf.
I mean, truth is, Allison probably should have been red carded.
Yeah, for that one on Dan James.
Can I ask your opinion on this, right? The foul was there. Just because he didn't fucking go over, you could still see that he was hindered on his run towards the ball after that.
The truth is, I don't know if us going down one person would have changed the result of this game. I just feel like it
would have been your goalkeeper, so that's a big...
It would have been your goalkeeper at 0-0 or whatever it was.
Yeah, but our backup goalie Keller is pretty good.
And the first thing he'd have been doing is picking the ball out.
Yeah, we'd have gone 1-0 up.
I think we would get 3 on you still.
Oh, definitely, but it wouldn't have pissed me off as much 3-1.
Yeah, but
6-0, you know.
I mean, Stroik was dragged out of position on so many goals. He's not a.
There's the man-to-man system when Stroik's marking outside the box on corners.
Who's
the tallest player we've got, man?
Tell me who had Van Dijk on that corner?
Nobody is the answer.
I didn't know it was my fault.
Can we blame Tyler Roberts? Was he on?
No, we can't. I'm not picking on Tyler. It's not his fault.
Probably Aileen, I would think.
I would say. I mean,
yeah, he's
I
not
don't think anyone has to worry about Watford or Norwich losing today 2-0. It's basically Burnley, Newcastle, Everton, Leeds, Brentford.
I think Llorente has gone to shit for the last few games.
Yeah,
right, guys, I hate to interrupt, but I've got to bounce.
All right, man.
As always.
Well, it's been great to have you, man. Have a happy weekend. Arsenal win this weekend as well. Well, we don't lose, so there you go.
It's always a win.
We kind of win. It's always a win.
All right, gents.
All right, man.
Sorry, guys. Can I just tell a quick story of the Man United game? Just quick.
Sure.
2 seconds. Basically, it was 2-0 down, and it wasn't going swimmingly. And then I experienced weather issues in London, which basically meant my signal went out for about 90 seconds. And it went...
Oh, wow.
And then it came back, and it was 2-2. And I was like, what the fuck happened?
Wow.
Exactly, mate. Do you know, it was up there with some of the best 24 seconds I've ever had as being a Leeds fan.
I never saw it. I didn't know what happened. It just came back, and I was like, have I died?
Yeah, man,
or
that
something?
was crazy. It was crazy.
What does Gelhardt need to do to get his part?
Did a tree fall
Exactly
through my house?
My question. He's got to play tomorrow. He's got to play Gallagher. I know he's not the answer to everything.
No, he's not. But
give him a chance.
Just he'll make something out of nothing. I think.
Yeah, you just feel that. Look, I know the under-23s is different, but when you've got a bit of space and you can crack a ball like he can, you might as well gamble it, haven't you? He's a striker, for God's sake. Play him. Put James on the wing. Rest Harrison, because I don't think Harrison's been great this season.
Actually, I don't know who you guys have this weekend. Who do you have this weekend?
Spurs.
Early kickoff tomorrow. Is it 7:30 your time?
Just rewatch the Burn. We also watched the Burnley tape. I mean,
yeah, and he'll go. Burnley have got a massive striker, so we're going to go Dan James.
I think get a point. If you can get a point, you have to win those three.
No, I'm fully. We can beat Tottenham. Tottenham are unpredictable, but we can beat Tottenham with the team we've got. We can beat Tottenham.
We can beat anyone because the weapon we have is we try to attack. Yeah. So if you turn up and try to beat someone, you might beat them.
And then
we won.
We didn't have a shot for an hour, did it? Was it 63 minutes?
What I'm saying is, why not for a couple until Phillips is back? Right, he's coming back soon, right?
Leicester game apparently, which is it the next game or the one after?
Why not play Mourinho style football for a few games? Maybe you nick a point or two.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be outright negative, but I think it needs to be less naive than it tends to be.
A bit more reserved, like the end of last season. A bit more.
Yeah,
just slow it down a little bit.
I think it's unreasonable to expect that. But
slow it down
I
a bit,
do think expecting him to completely go against what got us to the dance is a bit unfair.
Yeah. So we've got Tottenham tomorrow and then Leicester, so hopefully
I don't think you guys can play with Rodrigo in the midfield if you have an attacking three. It's just too many.
Hopefully.
I would put as much steel as you can.
I think Dallas will be in midfield on Saturday, but hopefully we will get that chance to see Phillips, Forshaw, and either one of the three or whichever it works, you know. Yeah.
All right, that's enough Leeds United talk for me for a second. Chris, before we get into our part 2 and part 3 of Happy Hour that we usually get into, I'd like to get your comments on how you see the top 6. If you had to predict it right now, if you had to predict the top 6 ending the season, I said, here's mine. I said number 6, Manchester United. Number 5, Wolves. Number 4, Chelsea. Number 3, Arsenal. Number 2, City. Number 1, Liverpool.
I would just switch Wolves and United.
Oh! So Arsenal still goes over Chelsea. I'm happy with that. And you're going with Liverpool for the league.
No. Sorry. City over Liverpool.
You don't think you guys can do it?
I think we are more likely to trip up than... I know they tripped up against Tottenham. Tottenham's a pretty good team.
They tripped up against Southampton. They tripped up against Crystal Palace.
I just still think we are... They have 2 starting 11s. We're starting to get that with the front line. You got to assume we're going to have at least one injury. And if it's in the midfield, it's... Right now, the midfield needs to be, as much as possible, Thiago, Henderson, and Fabinho. They're both... Henderson's much better this second half of the season than he was the first. Thiago has been incredible these last few months. But anything other than that is a drop-off in midfield that I think they can't recover.
So run it down for me. Run down your 1 through 6.
Sorry, 6, Wolves, 5, United, 4 Chelsea, 3 Arsenal, 2 Liverpool, 1 City.
So what is making you drop Chelsea down? Is it Chelsea's form? Is it Arsenal's form? Is it combination? What do you think?
I think
It's Najee.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's the Najee factor for sure.
Top three stands, so.
I mean, I think
Najee's vanished, hasn't he?
I think
No, he just asked me today. He said, shame, shame. In the happy hour thing, there's no Chelsea logo on there. How dare you? And I was like, there's also no Chelsea fans on happy hour, so fuck off.
So,
He said he'll be here all summer. He said he'll be here all summer.
Najee, you got served.
All right, Chris, sorry, continue.
I mean, I'm looking at the goals for, and obviously they actually do have more than Arsenal. But like, I think Lukaku is probably not going to turn it on. And then I just think there's the inconsistent. I think Havertz, Werner, Pulisic, all those folks are too inconsistent. Ziyech has probably been their best player the last month or so. I don't know. I just think.
Yes,
Arsenal, I just think I think it's gonna be very close. Like it's gonna be goal. I mean, it can't be goal differential. I think it's gonna be maybe a point difference.
Yeah, they're 20 up on everybody else, goal wise.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get.
I think United's gonna start playing better. Sancho's playing much better now. I think. Defensively, I mean, they're night and day better than they were under Solskjaer. Like, I think Rangnick, I don't know how to say it, is actually getting more out of them than he's probably getting credit for. I think they play better without Ronaldo as well.
They absolutely do.
I hate that.
Absolutely
like,
do.
I know everyone knows I'm a Messi fan. I'm not saying that as just. It's not like he's having a great season either, but when Messi's not giving you goals, he's giving you other contributions. When Ronaldo's not giving you goals, you're literally getting nothing.
He's giving you shit.
He's giving you looks, like your shit time Ronaldo,
Okay, last question for everybody before we move on to betting in the dark and then trivia. We have a question from Saring. Good to see you, man. Chelsea versus Liverpool Sunday, Carabao Cup final. What are our predictions, guys?
Liverpool penalties.
Tom?
Find out in about 3 minutes.
Oh, spoiler alert. All right, we won't ask you then.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool have it.
Yes.
I think Liverpool have it, but Tuchel has a way. I feel like he snuck the cup away from. Oh, they lost. Wait, they lost though to Leicester, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the FA Cup.
They won the Champions
League. They won the Champions League. I don't know. I think it's tricky, but based on form right now, I'm taking Liverpool. Of course, Klopp already said that it's not going to be Alisson in goal. Does that matter that much? I don't know. Chris, what do you think?
Goals are everything more, master.
I think you have to stick with your keeper in the tournaments, the one that you're using.
Yeah.
So Keller has been good. So I think we win 3-1. I don't see Chelsea breaking down defensively. So
I'm going to go with Saul's prediction. 3 Chelsea fans stabbed, 17 cars stolen from around the ground, Klopp to pick Tuchel's pocket. There you go. All right, guys.
I say Leeds 3-1.
Leeds 3-1. John, you're a legend. All right, let's get to it, guys. Mr. Tom is not only here to talk about Leeds United, he's here to talk about all the crazy bets that you could possibly be making and making your fortune off of this weekend. It's time for Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom.
Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love, place your bets.
every time.
Every time. I love it. I just want to see it again and again.
I don't know why we don't play it twice or 3 times in a row.
All right, Mr. Tom, let's hear what you got.
Just realised Cyril's on the to fit in between the
before you start, I just wondered to like the new people when they see that duck there and they think, what the fuck?
I just imagine watching the entire show. They're going, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Is it betting in the dark or betting in the duck?
Betting in the duck with Miss Tishom. I think St. Maximin is injured.
What?
So they should be giving you way better odds than this.
It's the weekly tradition of me picking someone who isn't going to play.
Yeah, I think Jota was supposed to score last week.
Fine.
Well, they just remove him from the line.
We'll make him Chris Wood instead.
Yeah, so we'll increase that then to about £9,000.
Yeah,
he's only questionable. He's
questionable. So there's still a chance here.
In my defence, I did pick this a day ago, so I don't know.
All right. He's been out for like a week and a half.
I don't follow Newcastle. You're only you're very limited in what you can pick on this app if the game is longer than a day apart. So
Yeah.
Replace the St. Maximin goal with Ivan Toney saying "fuck Brentford."
Oh, during the match.
Oh,
you remember
so
that?
Then that would take it.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, is he going to do it again?
Yeah, just like he'll score a goal and then like lift his shirt and he'll say "fuck Brentford."
All right, so let's say St. Maximin is playing. Newcastle to win 2-1, him to score, and over 10.5 corners for fucking 70 to 1 odds. Yeah, I'm in all the way on this one. I was worried with Newcastle losing Trippier, but they looked good last week against West Ham. They went 1-0, and yeah, Mr. Eriksson might be playing as well, so we'll see about that. What do you guys think? Are you guys taking this bet if St. Maximin is playing?
No. I was
never know
for £1.
I'm saving my pound for another bet. I'm not going to jump in head first.
Ben only has £1 a week to do this.
I see. Rule. So he's waiting on a good one. All right, well, let's see what the next ones are. The Wolves versus West Ham. You got a 1-1 draw. Jared Bowen to score anytime and Raul Jimenez to score anytime. I'm not sure that
has to go exactly like it's
Yeah, that should be giving you better odds, like more money.
I don't know. That's pretty much a spot on bet for me. I think Bowen could score. Jimenez is probably the one that'll let you down.
But no one else
comes from somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's where it's tricky, is that nobody else is allowed to score. Because so
if it was like 3-3, I mean that would.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I would.
Raul Jimenez is due. He is due.
He is due, but as Mark was saying, Mark was saying bench the motherfucker.
About it last night.
Yeah.
What if they both get
about it last night?
We were also saying bench the motherfucker. Like he's showing he could have seriously let his team down. I don't know about that. It's hard to prove Mark wrong.
He's going to score, put his Mexican wrestler mask on, and then basically go, fuck you, Mark.
I'm not taking this bet. Sorry.
I'm not taking it either.
I can see a 1-1. I can see Jared Bowen, but you know what? For 62 to 1, I would probably place it for $1. But I think it's actually going to end Wolves 2-0. They're fucking furious.
If I had the option, I would have gone Neves with a card instead of Jimenez to score. But
yeah,
I didn't have the option. That's what I would have actually done.
And for fuck's sake, I don't know what they do on y'all's broadcast, but in the U.S., whoever's saying it continues to go Jimenez, and he puts the theta, the Spanish Z, and he goes Jimenez, And he overdoes it to make sure we're hearing Jimenez. And I'm like, he's Mexican. He is not Spanish. It's Jimenez. Zzz, zzz. Even if you go Jimenez, just don't do the
Jimenez.
It's like calling Jesus Jesus, isn't it, really?
I don't know. That could be
In the back of his head,
Gabriel Jesus. I'm English.
Yeah, Jesus.
The best part about this, Lolo, is that he probably thinks like, I'm the cultured one. I know it's pronounced Jimenez. And I think everyone's in on the joke, maybe.
But it's like when I go to Spain and I say my last name is Lopez, and they're like, oh, Lopez, and I say no, Lopez, and they go, oh, with an S, and I go no, with a Z, and they go Zeta, and I say no, it's a Z. My family's from Mexico, not from fucking here. I know maybe way back we were, but we changed it.
It's a Z, not a Z.
They wouldn't say. They say Zeta with a Zeta. Con Zeta.
It's English, so it's Z, not Z.
Yeah, right, BX? And it's just that he keeps like overplaying it as well. It's not like he's going, and Jimenez coming through. He goes, and Jimenez. I'm like, you are purposefully going above and beyond to sound stupid. Like the Mexicans watching it have to just be furious with it. I know the reason I correct people in Spain is because my dad taught me a long time ago, this is your name. You don't let anybody call you anything like that's your last name. That's your you're not Lopes. You're not anything like that. So anyway, that's infuriating. Let's see what else we got, Mr. Tom, after my Jimenez.
It's time for the main event of the weekend, and I think Ben's going to be very happy.
Liverpool to win on penalties. That's what you said, Ben.
Yes. You see,
I'm taking this bet. I'm taking this bet for sure.
And you know, reading that there, Mo Salah to score any time. I've just realised I didn't change my team, and he's captaining me this week.
Oh, that's not a good one.
I think League Cup games don't count towards that.
No,
they don't.
No, they do not.
Oh, God, he's my captain as well.
Oh, good. So I'll make up some points from being the only guy in the league to not triple captain or even captain Salah last week. Anyway.
We'll to Leeds for a weekend.
It looks like we got our Newcastle fan back in the house here. Johnny. Was it Johnny? Yeah, Johnny, what's going on, man? We've also got the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Good to see you. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Yes, sir. Does penalties count as goals anytime? I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Sorry. Penalties count, not the penalty shootout.
Not the shootout.
The result stops at 90 minutes.
Yes.
So is there extra time in this, or does it go straight to penalties? I think there's extra time, right?
I don't know.
I think there's extra time.
Yeah, I think so.
And the final, I think there is.
Well, all right, Mr. Tom, put me down for a buck on all those. And
I genuinely think this has a chance. This one has a chance. Genuinely think that.
Didn't Havertz start at striker against Lille? He could start.
I don't care where he started or against who. I just think this has a chance.
Havertz usually scores in these types of matches, to be honest. To be fair, I would take him scoring in a Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup, something like that, over a Premier League match.
Liverpool earlier in the year too. I think he was
so. And Johnny says he notices there isn't as much banter flying at him as usual. We'll have to remedy that, guys. You just got here. We were talking about other shit. We talked about Newcastle a little while ago.
You just picking your team to win. I'll pick your team to win, Johnny. You're late.
Yeah. There you go. 2-1, right?
Yeah.
No, what was it?
You're like an unwanted pregnancy. You're late.
Yeah. There you go. You're late. All right, guys. Well, it's about time to start trivia. But before that, we always take a little pee break because we've all been sitting here for a while. And this is the old bald guy crew of football. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute break.
Right now, don't worry.
We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. Guys, go get refills. I'm going to get trivia all set up. Everybody go to the bathroom. And we're going to listen to this lovely old clip from a happy hour's past.
Here's a question: When you guys were in the desert that was the championship for 16 years, did you watch any Premier League games?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch any of them. Fuck them. I didn't watch a single minute of a Premiership match. Swear to God. I didn't give a shit.
I must admit, or anything like that.
No, I still don't watch. I don't watch anything but Leeds, mate. Nothing but Leeds. That's it. And that's all I care about.
I must admit, I'm with James this season. This season, I've struggled to watch other games.
Bielsa watches everybody. You should too.
No, and what I really hate is like people like talk, oh, that was a great match, man. That was a great match. And it wasn't even involving your club. I mean, no one cares. No, I don't care about that, man. No one care. I don't care about anything that doesn't involve Leeds.
All right. So in the last 15 years,
I fucking love you, James.
I love Leeds. I love Leeds.
How many times have you watched?
I love Leeds. Full stop.
So
full stop, mate. I love Leeds. I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
15 years. Like, is that what you're saying? Like, you didn't? Did you watch Lionel Messi or Ronaldo or anyone?
No, nobody watched that.
No, don't care. I don't care. I only care about Leeds.
That's fucking insane.
I don't know. I don't even know who those people are. Who are they?
How do you know how
Lionel Richie and someone? I can't remember. What did you say?
James.
I'm in a bubble, mate. I'm in a bubble. It's called the Leeds bubble. I'm there. I'm here to stay. I signed up for this 40 years ago, and I'm not leaving. It's the 40 years.
I wanted to ask you, James.
Leeds bubble. I don't watch. I don't give a fuck about any other team.
No.
I really don't.
Well, in that case,
you won the
today's
stream.
one.
I hate them all. I hate them all
because we scored it.
Varying degrees of hatred.
Right. But seriously,
it's going to make me hate you.
See, James, that's the thing is you think that like bothers James at all? James expects he expects that you hate Leeds. He comes.
I want you to hate Leeds.
Exactly.
I want you to hate us. You
well,
know,
after this
I don't
season,
want you to like us, any of you.
Beat you.
No. Look, I love your hatred, man. I feed off of it. I feed off your hatred like any Leeds fan does. We don't give a fuck. You hate us, and we don't give a fuck.
All right. That was a classic.
Can we get a Leeds shirt that says we want you to hate us? Like
yeah, sure, man.
I love how he leans in as he says it. Like it's such an aggressive stance. It's very like I want you to personally know, Chris. I want you to hate us.
You need to know this. Oh, James, legend there.
I look back at myself a year ago. I'm like, you're so naive. Now I know. Now I understand.
You understand what, James?
I understand James.
Just think that one clip at least netted you a tenner.
Yeah, for sure. With that, if it's not Leeds, fuck them. Okay, guys. Well, it is time for happy hour, and as you guys may see in that pinned comment at the top of the comment section, we are inviting a couple other people. If anybody else wants to hop in and participate live on the show, go ahead and click that link. Get your camera right, get your headphones in, and get your microphone right, and we can get you guys on the show. Yo, Bremer. Jimmy says he got his cap and his stickers today. All right, awesome, man. Fucking a week early. Nice. Thank you for supporting that. You can get all that merchandise at onthestoop.lolo.com. And if you guys want to call in and join in and back these guys up, because today the Stoopers will be Chris on his own, and then we have Ben and Mr. Tom for the Stoop crew, and in the audience for the trivia, if your name is not in green, you will be on the Stoopers, and if your name is in green, you will be on the Stoop crew answering the question. So if we see you guys pop up and we see that you got your camera right, we'll bring you on and we'll put you on the show. So go ahead and click that StreamYard link. It's up at the top there. You guys ready for some trivia?
Where's the Dad Joke Hall of Famer?
Chris.
He's sick today, man. You're going to have to cover
You're going
it.
to change your name to Tony, Chris.
Tony? Yeah.
Change your name to Tony.
With the lowest score ever. All right, guys. Here are today's categories. Weird World Cup, just for you, Mr. Tom. I thought about you. You're always requesting World Cup 94. There will be no 94 questions, though. Last week in the Premier League headlines. Wrestlers, dead or alive.
That's great category.
That's also for you, Mr. Tom.
Dead wrestlers, there is a lot more than that I need.
There's a lot more than 6.
Yep. 80s movies quotes. And dad jokes. All right, guys. Mr. Tom, I know you're chomping at the bit to get in on this, so why don't we go ahead and let you pick the first category.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, we're going to go with dad jokes for 100, please.
Wow. Out of all of the ones I thought you would choose, I didn't think you'd go with dad jokes, but here we go. What do you call a criminal landing a plane? Possibly Nicolas Cage landing a plane.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Chris.
Oh, shit. It's Con Air or something, but it's not. Never, I don't have it.
Nope.
Ding, ding, ding.
Sorry.
Ben.
Concorde pilot.
Not quite. Getaway pilot. Nope. It would be it turns into one word, and I'm sorry, I didn't realize you don't know these big words. Is a clue. I was just being
Converse. Oh, I can't remember the word. It's gone.
Convoluted.
I wish you didn't say Nicolas Cage.
Well, you've got the Nicolas Cage part of it. Con pilot, there you go. Saul, Mr. Epstein, we've arrived. You'll get some points for that, Saul. I'll take that. Conche, not quite.
Condescending.
There you go, Ben. Condescending.
Oh, good job.
All right. Well done there.
I now see what Lolo was going for with it. I thought he was acting like Mean Girls.
Yeah, I was being condescending. A little condescending. Drink, says Bono. Y'all got a drink. That is the magic word.
Like fetch.
Sounds like a good Netflix series. Condescending, yeah.
May I have 80s movie quotes for 400, please, Lolo?
All right, I will say the quote, and you will tell me the movie that this is from. You said 400?
Yes, please.
I could disappear forever, and it wouldn't make a difference.
Oh, I know this film. The kid.
Ding, ding,
kid.
ding.
Mr. Tom?
It's the David Bowie one. Oh, it's gone out of my head.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Chris?
Labyrinth?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Never ending story.
No. No. Much less of a fantasy film. Said by a ginger.
A ginger.
I could disappear
Ding, ding,
forever, and it wouldn't make a difference.
Ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Oh,
Ding, ding,
Officer
ding.
and a gentleman.
Ding, ding,
Nope.
ding.
Ben.
Annie.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Problem child.
No. By a girl.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Broke back crossbar.
No.
Flashdance?
No.
Fame.
A ginger girl.
80.
Yeah. By Molly Ringwald.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
16 Candles.
Correct. 16 Candles.
I've never seen it.
It's going to be one of the four. I had a feeling there might be a John Hughes, but...
Yep. I couldn't remember his name. I was going to say John Hughes film. There you go.
Right.
Saul says Breakfast Club. Almost.
Wrestlers.
All right, Chris.
Wrestlers. 300.
Dead or Alive. Yokozuna.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Dead.
You are correct, but trick questions here. You have to tell me what they died of.
I actually looked up. I was on a website.
Ding, ding,
looking
ding.
up all of these today.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It was a heart attack, allegedly due to a spider in a hotel room.
I don't have that here, but you are so confident in that, and that is such a good story. I'm going to give it to you. I have lung failure.
Yeah,
I don't get the
that's
points.
probably officially.
I don't get any points for true false.
No. It was a trick question. Okay. Mr. Tom, go ahead.
All right. Can we have a Weird World Cup for 600, please?
Who played in the 1950 World Cup final?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
Ben.
ding.
Is it Uruguay and Italy?
No.
No. Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Uruguay played Brazil. But
no.
But there was a final group stage. It wasn't technically a final. There was a final group
There
stage.
you go, Mr. Tom. There was no World Cup final per se. It was a group stage, and it was the one that actually mattered the most in the end was the Brazil Uruguay, and yeah, Uruguay won 2-1. All Brazil needed was a draw, but. Well done there, Mr. Tom.
It did function as a final, but it technically wasn't the final.
It wasn't the final. There wasn't a final game. All right. Here we go. Vikings versus Tudors. There you go, Philip. Well done there. Okay, Mr. Tom, the board is yours.
Okay,
and like we said, guys, if anybody is interested in joining in, just go ahead and click that link up above, and you can get on one of these teams.
I still can't believe I didn't get points for Yokozuna.
Chris, there you go. You got some points. You just got negative 100 points. There you go. Well done.
Technically put the cause of death as a bonus.
Yeah, I changed that, though.
Okay, so.
In my head at the last second.
Is that for all the questions in that category?
We'll see.
Can we have Weird World Cup for 500, please?
This country is the team with the highest amount of red and yellow cards across all the World Cup tournaments they've played in. And no, it's not Arsenal.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
The Cameroon?
No. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Ben.
Italy.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Brazil.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Chile.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
England.
No. Bono gets it right with Argentina.
It's Dirty Archies. Sorry.
Dirty Argentinians. There you go. The U.S. women, says Saul. Possibly. I don't know. Ramos. Oh, I'm going to give Philip some points for Ramos being his own country. There you go. All right, Mr. Tom. No, yes, Mr. Tom or Ben. It's up to you guys. It was the Stoop crew who got it. Bono got it for you.
We'll go. Premier
And
League
Mo Master,
headlines.
I think it's because they've been in like the most fucking World Cups as well, and they get a lot of yellow cards. So
Premier League
dirty
headlines.
fuckers when it don't go their way.
Go ahead, Ben.
Premier League headlines for 3, please.
Southampton blank Norwich. Victory sees hosts stretch unbeaten home run in the Premier League to 10 games.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Chris.
2-0.
No. That's what makes this headline shit.
You've got to give him points for that, though.
No. This is a headline. This is an actual headline from Sky Sports.
Oh, kill canaries.
No.
Snuffed. No.
And Chris, I'll give it to you. They said 1-0. Their headline is Southampton 1-0. Victory sees host stretch unbeaten run. Yeah, dumb fucks. There you go.
Oh. All right. This
All
is
right.
the best collection of categories you've ever produced, though.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ben helped. Ben helped. All right, let's go. Chris?
Plus dad jokes.
Let's do wrestlers for 600.
Mr. Perfect.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
And I need, if they are dead, you need
Ding,
to tell
ding,
me
ding.
what they died of. Chris.
Ding, ding, ding.
I know he's dead. I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Tom.
Suicide.
Cocaine.
No.
And drugs overdose.
Boom, you got it. And that would be a good guess for most of these, I would say. Mr. Perfect, Mo Master says Najee? No,
Extra
Najee
point.
is Mr. 55.
Kurt Hennig is his real name.
But
Come on.
that made me laugh, and you got his full name, so there you go. Scott Newby says, was he drowned in Chris Benoit's bathtub with the others or strapped up in the burning shed with the animals? Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Mr. Newby. Mr. Newby,
Wow.
that's too soon.
Too soon? That was like 30 years ago.
It happened 15
Anyway.
years ago, but it's still too soon.
Anyway, Mr. Tom, go ahead. Mr. Strong fucked him to death. Jesus. Here we go. Now happy hour's kicking off.
Last week in the Prem. Yeah, I'm going to take it down a notch, all right?
Yeah,
week
take
in
it to the
Prem,
boring
200,
category.
please. Yeah.
For 200.
We got too excited. We got to build back up to that.
Oh, how did you find the World Cup related question in this? Everton have 22 points out of 23 matches this season, the lowest since the 1950-51 season, the year where the World Cup was held in which country?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris?
Brazil.
You are correct, Brazil. I don't know how you picked out the fucking one World Cup related. All right.
Dude,
Chris.
Dad jokes, 500.
What do you call a zombie when he's making a stir fry?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Evil chef. No,
Nope.
I think that sounded better in my
ding,
head.
ding, ding. Ding, ding,
Tom.
ding. Stir crazy.
No, very good. What do you call a zombie when he is making a stir fry?
He, right? You emphasized he. Mr.
Chris Benoit.
Oh, Chris, you're there. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the wheels turning in your head, and now I'm hearing me talking to you, sending those wheels out to take the trash out or something. They're gone. Pin cushion. Walking Dead. Jimmy Bremmers goes Walking Dead. Very close, but that's not what I have here. But I'm giving you guys some points for that. Walking Dead. I didn't even think about that.
That's right.
I have it as an older film reference than that. Based on a book. Mr. McGuire, your food's burning. Saul, killing it today, Saul. Bunch of people said Walking Dead.
Franking Chef.
It's an older movie based on a book that The Walking Dead would be similar. But
based on a book. Like a Stephen King book?
It is Dead Man Walking. Oh. Dead Man Walking, and I'm not going to give that to any of you guys. But the Stoop crew got a bunch of points for that because, you know what? That might even be a better answer. So, oh, somehow you lost 500 points. Nah, I'll give you those back. There you go. Good one. All right, so I'm going to take it to 80s movie quotes for 100. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Oh, ding, ding,
John.
Ding, ding, ding.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Correct. See, I called you even before you popped in because I knew that'd be for you. You're
John's going to be a Stooper today.
Okay. We'll give you that, too. There you go. All right, John.
Dad jokes for 200.
What did the Japanese cannibal eat for dinner?
Sushi. That's what.
Dog.
That's the Chinese, damn it.
What are the Japanese famous for eating? Yeah, sushi, which is
fish.
But right. What is another famous dish that is known from China to Japan to college dorm rooms everywhere?
Noodle.
What is it? The fucking... It's the noodle soup. Ramen.
Fish.
There you go. There you go, John. Ramen.
Man. Yeah, very good.
Ramen. Very good, Director John.
All right. 300, same category.
What did the shy pebble wish for? This is so stupid. This isn't a good question.
To be a stone, to be a rock.
What did the shy pebble wish for?
Bashful.
He wished that he was a
rock star.
No, a little bit less than that. You know, just a little bit of a wish, just a little bit. It's all he wants is to be. There you go. To not be shy. Mo Master, I'll give it to you. He just wished that he was a little bolder, just a little bolder, just a little bolder.
I'm a bit upset at myself for laughing at that.
A sex toy belonging to Madonna. Oh, wow.
I'll get over it.
Okay. Who got that? Chris, that's on you.
Okay. We'll do Weird World Cup for 200.
In 1966, the World Cup trophy was stolen prior to the tournament and was missing for 7 days before being found by a dog named what?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Pickles.
It was Pickles. How do you know that?
Because it was in the England World Cup the year it was in England.
Yep. Pickles the fucking dog. All right, Ben.
We will go with last week in the Prem for 500, please.
Losing to Liverpool midweek, Leeds have lost all the current top 4 teams, giving up at least 3 goals in the 6 matches. How many goals have they led into these teams this season?
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
18.
Nope. That's at least.
7 and 7. 14.
So they played 6 matches.
Oh, they played 6. Oh, no, they played. Oh, I thought it was.
14.
I forgot that they played more than once.
9. So that's 23.
No, it's more than that.
23, and then the Chelsea.
28. It's 28.
You are correct, Mr. Tom. And Jimmy was also correct with 2 fucking many.
I missed the 6 matches part. So 4 matches.
All right, Mr. Tom.
3 against Chelsea, 9 against the Scum, 7 against Man City, and 9 against Liverpool.
Jesus.
Right, wrestlers dead or alive, 500, please.
John Tenta.
Right, so that was the earthquake. I believe he died from heart attack. Heart failure. Didn't.
Ding, ding,
I mean,
ding.
that
He didn't die. He
might have
didn't
been
die
what
for being
eventually
fat.
Chris.
I'm going to say he was murdered by his wife.
Ding, ding, ding.
No.
Cancer.
There you go. Cancer. You got it. Cancer.
You know, the other thing, when I went through this, is the amount of, like, the women, like the ringside women that have also died.
I would like to know how you knew to look up dead wrestlers.
This is your category, my friend. This is not my category. This is Ben's category, if you wondered why he was so quiet during this. Look at Scott Newby. Died of old age waiting for Jimenez to leave the pitch. That's worth some points. There you go. And Bono says, drink.
I know far too much about that subject.
Okay, guys. Mr. Tom, I think it's on you.
Can we go with World Cup for 100, please?
Yep. This World Cup, hosted by both South Korea and Japan, was the first ever World Cup to be hosted by 2 different nations.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
2002.
You are correct. Chris, you're battling with Tony for the worst score ever.
I'm expecting
we have
they're pumping points my way, so.
He knows how the game works.
80s movie quotes for 600, please.
He wants to finish Chris off.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Chris.
You framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Correct.
Jessica Rabbit.
All right. 80s movie quotes for 300.
Well, if you say you haven't, you're a prude. If you say you have, you're a slut. It's a trap.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Breakfast Club.
You are correct.
You knew it was going to be one of the answers.
Yeah, it had to. It had to.
Let's do same category, 200. We need to catch up.
We came, we saw, we kicked ass.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Chris
Ghostbusters.
got it in first, so yes, I will give those points to John on the Stoopers.
I didn't hear Chris ding.
He dinged as you popped up, and then I heard you. So
I
that
done
was
gold, man. Let's do dead wrestlers. 200.
That was a bold move, Chris.
Eddie Guerrero.
Shit.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Ding, ding. Died in his hotel room with his toothbrush in his mouth from heart failure due to years of steroid abuse and drugs.
Well, I guess that's worth at least 100 bonus points. Giving us the full rundown.
He had the full spectrum of what every wrestler died from.
Yeah.
It's almost like Mr. Tom killed them all and then staged the scene.
What he didn't say was his bedroom was in Tom's dungeon.
Yeah. He's like, dead with the toothpaste is about there. Right fucking here.
He's still got it. He's still there.
You know how you
All
get
right,
crime
Tom.
scene you know you get crime scene cleaners. I'm the opposite. I make them happen. No, I mean, can we go Weird World Cup 400, please?
Weird World Cup for 400. This country has the most losses, having lost 25 different matches since the World Cup started.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
South Korea?
Nope.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding,
Chris.
ding. Japan?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Austria.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
United States.
Closer, but no.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Is it Mexico?
It is Mexico.
Mexico.
Because they always
You are
qualify
correct.
and always lose in the second round.
Yep, you are correct. Oops. Go ahead. Give them the points, please. All right, there we go. Mr. Tom.
Can we have Weird World Cup 300, please?
This country is the team that has lost the most World Cup penalty shootouts, having lost on penalties in 3 separate World Cups.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
England?
Yep.
I thought it was too obvious. No,
It was.
like it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a. I thought it was going to be a trick. Like we was going to smartly go England, and you would go, it's actually Nigeria.
No, this one was going, yeah, you guys are that bad.
Premier League headlines, 200.
How many times have you won it?
Man City's Pep Guardiola says Alexander Zinchenko ready to play despite worry for...
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Family in the Ukraine.
Ukraine, yes. All right, Chris.
Let's do 80s movies quotes, 500.
80s movies quotes for 500. When you think of garbage, think of Akeem.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, that was all close. I think it was Chris, though.
Oh.
Coming to America.
You are correct. It was Coming to America.
Let's do Premier League headlines, 400.
It's as easy as that. Jurgen Klopp shows no hesitation on blank blank call. It's one person's name.
Harvey Elliott. Ding, ding, ding. Sorry.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Ben.
Luis Diaz.
No. And I alluded to this earlier. And it is referring to the match on Sunday.
This past Sunday?
No. Coming up.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Mo Salah.
Nope.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Can't say his... Well...
You don't have to say his first name if you don't.
Kelleher?
Yeah, it's hard to say both of his names. Claymin Kelleher. Yes, how Keller is gonna start over Allison on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think I know how to say that.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Last week in the Prem, 300.
Last week in the Prem for 300. Watford hasn't won many this season, but they got the league double over this club this weekend.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Aston Villa.
You are correct.
And did I not call it?
I don't remember. Did you?
Yeah, last week you all said I was mad. I called it.
Okay.
Well,
sorry. Yeah. Can we have last week in the Prem for 600, please?
Arsenal came from behind to beat Wolves, which never fucking happens. Wolves, in matches where they score first, had gone unbeaten in how many matches?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
16.
Nope.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
9.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
It is a lot.
Oh, wow.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
34.
No. More than that. Wolves, in matches where they scored first, had gone unbeaten, meaning draw or won.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Newby gets the points.
Pink Cushion was getting closer. Scott Newby, who the fuck cares? Who cares? No, exactly. Too high, really Saul and Bono.
He understands this game. His core.
Scott gets you guys all the points, pretty much.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, Ben.
49.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
41.
No, it is 45. Good job, John. I saw John mouth it in the background.
That's a crazy record.
Okay, we're going with wrestlers dead or alive for 100. Big Boss Man.
I said, who gives a crap?
Yeah, you got the points.
Come on, Tom.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Dead of a heart attack.
I was going to say alive.
Yeah. It was in 2004.
Director John literally just came out here and guessed and nailed it.
If you've ever actually seen the Big Boss Man, it's not a difficult guess.
Exactly.
Nope. I would say heart attack or drugs for all of them. So.
Yeah.
Or murder.
And one is probably true for the other.
How about the same category for 400?
Closing it out. Mike Awesome.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Ding, ding, ding. Suicide.
Yes, but is he dead or alive?
No, he's dead because he's suicide.
Oh, you are correct. You are correct. He's alive from suicide.
And I saw once, sorry, just on a tangent, he once performed a move called the suicide dive, and the commentator once said, "I'm actually sad he didn't succeed in taking his own life." And then he went on to take his own life.
After watching the video.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's actually true. Anyway.
The commentator was sad until he also died of a heart attack or something. Like, everyone in wrestling is dead.
Or drugs.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're down to... We're down to 2, 4, 6, 7 categories, and we got 12 minutes. Do you guys think we'll make it?
Yes.
Yes.
600 dad jokes.
What's Whitney Houston's favorite type of coordination?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Hand, eye.
Mr. Tom, I'm going to need you to perform. I'm going to need you to perform that.
No.
Then you don't get the points.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Hand, I will always love you.
No, I need you to perform it.
Hand, I.
There you go. And come on. And I. Yes. Fantastic question. Yeah. No. You got to sing from the cocaine.
Is she a dead wrestler?
She is a dead wrestler. She got into many a fights.
She was on par for the amount of cocaine of a dead wrestler.
Yeah. All right, Chris. Or no, Ben, you got that one.
No, Tom did, but I performed it. So yeah, Tom.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
I can't win with conventional math at this point.
No, you can. We've got Lolo on the scoreboard. Don't ever think that the points.
No, I guess I can tie with conventional math.
It'll come down to the last question. Trust me.
You just got to make me laugh. That's the way to do it.
Unless you're Gary, then you just can't wingle it that much.
All right, guys. What are we doing?
Last week in the Prem for 100.
Yeah, go on, John.
Newcastle drew with West Ham, marking 12 points in their last 6 matches. How many points did they have after their first 18?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
10.
You are correct. You know your Newcastle. And little did you know, that was our daily double. It was worth 1,200 points. Because if you double 100, it equals
1,200.
1,200.
Everyone knows that's good math.
Yep, very good math there. That is number one. All right.
76.
Chris?
Let's do Premier League headlines 100.
Chelsea's Pulisic says he can learn a lot from blanks blank blank.
Learn a lot from.
The first blank is a team. The first blank is a team. The next 2 blanks are a name.
I was going to say Mason Mount's misses.
Wow. Wow. Getting some side points there.
When you said Mason, I thought you were going to say something a lot worse than that. Ding, ding, ding.
That's actually what I heard it as, Chris, so maybe I should take the points away.
A team, did you say?
Oh, who are they playing in the Champions League next?
Oh my God, who are they playing next to, twat?
Liverpool's Mo Salah, ding, ding, ding.
You are correct. Liverpool's Mo Salah.
Do you know Lukaku had the lowest amount of touches ever in a Premier League game?
2 in the first.
Yes, he only had 7 touches in that match.
Yeah.
One was the kickoff.
To be fair, caveat that the lowest since records began in 2003.
All right, guys, pick the next category.
See it out, please.
All right, dad jokes for 400. What happens when you don't pay your exorcist?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
It comes back to haunt you. No.
Possibly,
ding,
but
ding,
no.
ding.
Always good.
You've got the crux of the joke.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
They won't leave.
No.
Well, I don't like this question.
What happens when you don't?
When you don't pay your exorcist, the guy performing the exorcism.
You get 6 shit movies.
If you need an exorcism,
You've got a ghost
you're probably
possessed.
You get repossessed.
You get repossessed.
Exactly. You get repossessed. Going to the Stoopers for that one.
Thanks, John. I needed that. I'm too stupid on this category.
All right, Chris.
Last week in the Prem, 400.
Burnley beat Tottenham, woohoo, to make it back-to-back wins. How many wins did they have in their previous 24 league matches?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Chris.
Oh, shit, I confused him with Norwich. 1.
You are correct. And you're also correct on confusing them with Norwich. Double points. All right, guys, it's become a tight race somehow. We're just going to run these out. Premier League headlines for 500.
What do you mean somehow?
Shh. Antonio Conte. Tottenham boss says he is much more blank to Spurs after talking to chairman Daniel Levy. And guys, this is a bonus question. So
Ding, ding, ding.
make the best one-liner jokes, and I will continue to give points away. Ben.
Oh, well, before you said that, I was going to give you the proper answer, but
You can, and it ends the category, so.
Yeah, committed.
Oh, okay, you got it right. No bonus points.
Yeah.
This is somebody trying to close out a win.
Yeah, we couldn't risk Chris saying funny.
Yeah, but you could have had one joke, and that puts Chris out of contention. Chris can tie it up. Chris can tie it up right now.
Hey.
I need to add a joke to the 600 to get to tie it up.
Well, we'll see what this one is. Blank blank set for emotional return.
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
John.
Christian Eriksen.
Oh my God! How does the guy who only watches hockey and our show know that it's Christian Eriksen? John, whose team do you want to be on?
I have to be on the Stoopers.
There you go. It is a tie game. All right.
No, it's
so,
not. Oh, fuck it.
Enough.
Wait, throw another dead wrestler up there.
Sorry, guys. That's it. John decided there. He could have said he was on this. Somehow, it ends in a draw. We were talking shit about about Chris losing out. It was very good. Very well done. Well done there. And we got it in with 4 minutes to spare. But that was good. That was good. You guys like those categories?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tom, what did you think?
Has some legs on it.
Dead wrestlers.
You got like another 400 to go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we'll have to do some research into them about seeing.
It's a bit of a bitch. I was just looking up how they died. I've got a list of dead wrestlers. Then I've got to find out how they died. So you've got to, yeah, it was fun.
Maybe we should change it into dead wrestler dad jokes.
I learned a bit about some dead wrestlers today.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart, yeah. He actually,
like before dead wrestlers before
16,000 people witnessed that live in the stadium.
Yeah.
I watched it.
I saw when I was in Cancun, there was a ghost of Yokozuna. There was a ghost of a sumo wrestler. I had Yokozuna's Revenge.
That's
no,
funny.
I'm working here. I'm coming up with Montezuma's Revenge, Yokozuna's Revenge. I don't know. Anyway, guys, it's been a shit ton of fun hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys for this. We're going to do a little bit of a lock-in and hang out for a little while afterwards. So if you guys would like to join us for that, we're going to end the stream, but go ahead and click on that link that's up above. It'll get you in here, and it'll work for the time being while we're still here. So, guys, any last things to say before the weekend besides fuck Tottenham and beat them, please?
Unless you're directly involved in the relegation battle, I hope your teams win.
Yeah, Chris, beat Chelsea. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And you guys, I hope you guys win as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys, have a great night.
7-0, and then it don't make us look so bad.
Leeds.
I'm sorry to the Guerrero family for outing your tragedy.
For committing
they
it?
Knew about it. They're not watching this. All right, guys. It's been a great, fun Friday. Happy Friday. Best of luck on the weekend. Good night, Director John. Much love to all y'all from Brooklyn. Peace, y'all.